Now on 4 News Now at 6, new safety measures at a crosswalk near Meade High School in the wake of a deadly crash. We'll show you what's being done to keep kids safe and who's paying for the changes.
Today's spring showers are tapering off, but I am tracking more on the way for the end of the work week. I'll let you know when to expect them in the First Alert forecast.
And the joint operation between the U.S. and Israel and Iran is causing a spike in gas prices. But when could the prices level off? What gas station owners and experts are saying. You're watching 4 News Now at 6. Well, Spokane County says it plans to make safety improvements to a crosswalk near Meade High School.
A woman was hit and killed by a school bus there just 2 months ago. The county plans to add a crosswalk beacon at the intersection of Hastings and Bellwood Drive. And it says some of that work has already begun. Derek Strom spoke with one of the county commissioners leading the project.
Many people living near the intersection of Hastings Road and Bellwood Drive are concerned about the dangers of this intersection, especially for people crossing the street at night. Today, the county announced it's making safety improvements here.
The county is going to be installing the flashing beacon crosswalks that you can see further east on Hastings Road. Well, there will be an additional one added at Bellwood in Hastings.
Commissioner Josh Kearns says Avista has already moved an existing light closer to the intersection to improve visibility. Kearns says he started working on this project after Eva Allen was hit and killed by a school bus at the intersection in January. Just a couple months ago when Eva Allen was hit and killed at this intersection, people living nearby wondered if the lack of lighting in this area made it more difficult to see pedestrians, making this intersection much more dangerous. Commissioners hope that this traffic safety project will help address that. Allen's mom reacted to the project in a social media post, saying she cried with sadness and joy when she heard about the improvements coming. The project should be completed in the next 2 months.
All the funding is in place. We have placed the order for the flashing beacons. That hasn't arrived yet, but once that does arrive, our county team members from Public Works will do the installation.
Some of that funding came from organizations in the community, like the Meade School District, which donated $5,000. The district says it's also working with the county to extend the 20-mile-per-hour school zone to include the intersection to keep its students and the broader community safer. In Spokane, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.
Well, a bill aimed at strengthening Washington's laws on child sex abuse material is now headed to the governor's desk. Right now, prosecutors must prove a child was aware they were being recorded in order to charge someone with creating child sex abuse images. The legislation would remove that requirement and expand the legal definition of child sex abuse material to include certain fabricated AI images of minors. And it would also expand the statute of limitations for these types of crimes from 3 to 10 years.
It's an early sign of spring when we see rain for a few minutes and then it stops.
And we have some more on the way. Let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker with your First Alert forecast.
Yes, a very spring-like day across the inland Northwest with some sun, some clouds, some showers, and right now we are starting to clear out for a chilly night as those skies clear, colder than it has been. The very last of a few light showers are moving out of the central panhandle, and the pollution will be drying out and clearing up as we head into the overnight. Temperatures right now are in the 30s in Sandpoint, mostly in the 40s and 50s elsewhere around the region, but they will drop very quickly. Our high temperatures today, on the other hand, numerous locations getting up into the lower 50s. Our average high is still in the mid 40s. We did stay at 48 degrees in Moscow and Pullman, but with the clearing skies, overnight lows will be dropping down around freezing across the region, and you might run into a few slick spots on some of the roads that are still wet from the heavy rains that we have had. This evening, clear skies, overnight lows in the 30s by 9 o'clock. I'll be back with your Friday forecast in just a few minutes.
Well, Trader Joe's is expanding its recall on a popular food over concerns of possible glass contamination. The company had already recalled its chicken fried rice last month. Now that recall is expanded to include vegetable fried rice, Japanese-style fried rice, and chicken shumai. Consumers are urged to check the best by dates on packages. Chicken fried rice dated March 4th, 2026 through February 10th, 2027 is included. Vegetable fried rice dated February 28th through November 19th of 2026 is also affected. And Japanese-style fried rice dated February 28th through November 14th, 2026 is part of this recall as well.
Let's take a live look at the Numerica Veterans Arena where the state bead tournament is happening and the excitement is building as we get closer to naming a new state champion.
Right now, the top-seeded Colfax boys are playing their first game of the tournament against their league rivals, the Freeman Scotties, following a first-round bye. The Bulldogs plan to leave it out on the floor tonight to honor longtime head coach Reese Jenkins, who passed away on Friday, a few months after being diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Sports director Jack Wallace is live courtside with the latest on this matchup. Jack.
Well, even though it's a 10 seed versus a 1 seed, you wouldn't guess that based off of the high energy, the amount of fans here today. It's amazing. And we got two guys from Colfax here, Jagger and Braxton, and they were telling me just how much awesome it is to have the energy to be in this building. I mean, how cool is that to see all of the community come together in the way they have for this game?
I mean, it's just awesome, really. Like, after the passing of Coach Reese, just destroyed the community, and it's just awesome that we could all come together as a whole and come support our basketball team.
Yeah, these stands are packed today, and it's not even the state finals yet, which I expect we'll make. So you can only imagine how many people came out to support today.
And it's pretty neat to see that not only is there your school colors, but a lot of purple represented on both edges of this aisle. Everyone's got it on, supporting the Jenkins family through this time. I mean, how meaningful is that to see that it's not even just your own school, but almost all of 2B, all of this arena that's all supporting?
I think it's great that even though we are opponents in the league, we can still come together as a whole and respect the Jenkins family.
Yeah, seeing our rivals wear this purple it's crazy to think we all came together for this, and you know, I think it really shows how much of an impact Reese had on the league, showing every coach and supporting their students and players wearing purple. So, you know, he had a big impact on everyone around.
Last one I have for y'all. I mean, the score right now is 33-23, leading the game. But how cool would that be, and how much would that mean to be able to walk away from this weekend with a state title?
It'd just be amazing. I mean, shout out to Adric Jenkins. I mean, he's the greatest basketball player I've ever seen in person. He's just a great athlete, and I think we're going to take it home.
Yeah, we took it home 2 years ago, and I feel like we'll repeat this year. I feel like we have it in the bag this year.
Well, it should be a ton of fun to cover it the rest of this weekend. Thank you all so much for your time. Been a ton of fun here at Spokane Arena. We'll catch you later in the show. I'm Jack Wallace, reporting live for News Now Sports.
Some fantastic interviews there, Jack. Thank you. Well, as violence in the Middle East heads into a second week, gas prices here in the United States and globally continue to rise.
The average price of gas in Spokane was above $4 today, and that number is expected to climb in the coming days. Madeline Mullins breaks down why this is happening and what prices you can expect at the pump.
Tonight, sticker shock at the gas station as prices spike across the inland Northwest.
I'm disappointed with the price of the gas. It's too high. I think it's too high.
According to AAA, the national average has increased by 27 cents in the past week. In Spokane by 17 cents, and in Coeur d'Alene, 22 cents a gallon. Analysts say prices are expected to keep climbing.
Unfortunately, you're probably going to be adding another 10 to 20 cents per gallon onto that in the coming days, not because of what we think may happen in the conflict, but what already has.
It's the fastest weekly increase in 20 years, and analysts point to the fighting in the Middle East as the reason why. Right now, trade through the Strait of Hormuz, including 20% of the world's oil trade, has stalled, disrupting the global market.
Until that situation in some form or fashion can have some stability applied to it, we are going to continue to see the volatility that we are seeing right now, and I'm concerned.
As gas stations raise their prices, some say they are facing frustrated and confused customers.
A little astonished of how high they've gone up. It's being passed on. Everybody's paying a higher cost.
And according to AAA, Washington has the second highest gas prices in the country. And that's why many customers I spoke to today say they're heading to the state line to fill up.
I used to fill my tank with $60 and now with 80 or 75. My friends drive far away to Idaho to get gas because here in Washington is so expensive.
But even in Idaho, a state with historically cheaper gas prices, customers are paying almost 30 cents more compared to last month. In Spokane, I'm Madeline Mullins for News Now.
Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth laid out the next steps for the U.S.'s involvement in Iran this afternoon.
Iran is hoping that we cannot sustain this, which is a really bad miscalculation for the IRGC in Iran.
We'll show you how the U.S. and its allies are responding as Iran strikes oil facilities across the Middle East, coming up later in this newscast at 6:30.
Well, still ahead, a local nonprofit is stepping in to support mothers during a vulnerable phase of life. How a new state grant is helping Spokane moms access mental health care, doulas, and more.
Plus, big refunds could be coming your way this tax season, from kids to seniors to service workers. How the One Big Beautiful Bill could put more money back in your pocket.
And two boys from opposite sides of our region form an unlikely friendship while battling leukemia. How video games, hospital hallways, and summer camp help them face cancer together. That's next on 4 News Now.
Download the KXLY Plus app on your connected TV.
4 News Now is brought to you by Skelton's Carpet One, Lewiston.
Pump up the volume.
Go ahead. Crank the volume. We got you. USPS has increased daily package processing capacity by 46% in the past 5 years. And with USPS Ground Advantage, your packages stay in our secure network, dock to door, nationwide. For full visibility, near real-time tracking, affordable pricing, for peace of mind. USPS Ground Advantage.
Hey, what's going on here?
Mr. Pierre, I was just showing this gentleman why he should stop touching the $1 million, what with my yellow belt in karate.
Yellow? That's what I said. Like a banana?
Like a banana, but with fists.
Great. I could use the potassium. Come on, that was funny. Come back. I've got a leg cramp. All right, all right.
This tax season, Walker's Furniture is giving you a sales tax discount equal to double or triple the sales tax. Plus, with no money down special financing, you can save now and pay over time. This week at Walker's.
Okay, team, this year when people call the Easy Home Buyer, I want to offer more for their home. We're going to buy the home as is and close in as little as 14 days and give them a check. Let's go.
Spring is coming. Is your RV ready? Right now at R&R RV Center, save 15% off labor during our pre-season service special. Busy schedule? Ask about our $199 concierge home pickup and delivery. Available within 15 miles of the R&R RV North Spokane or Liberty Lake locations. Appointments are available now, so don't wait until the last minute. This special offer must be scheduled by March 31st. Call R&R RV Center today or visit rnrrv.com to schedule now.
Now that's Montana Sapphire from Phillipsburg, Montana.
Friendship. Whether you're 2 or 82, it looks different for everyone, but we all know how shared experiences can shape your life.
And we met two boys separated by a state line but connected by a cancer diagnosis. Their time together through some serious ups and downs proves building strong bonds can also be healing.
This looks like a typical classroom filled with school supplies.
There's like Lego robotics, there's like school-based games over there, lots of books.
There's even a robotics club. And joining that club offered an escape from reality for two boys living nearly 200 miles apart.
He was 10 and Isaac was 9, so it wasn't like they were having conversations about the cancer and all that stuff. It was just being able to just have two like buddies, like go play video games with their poles in hand, and it was just normal.
Both boys have leukemia. Rylan is from Hayden, while Isaac lives in Tri-Cities. Their unlikely friendship grew as their families were sent to Sacred Heart in Spokane for cancer treatment.
You kind of get a little bored sometimes, but she said that there is a kid over there that wanted to see if I wanted to go in the teen room. I was like, sure.
Rylan and Isaac became explorers through hospital halls, the Ronald McDonald House, and beyond.
Both in wheelchairs at one point, just up and down the hallway, but we had like dinner together most nights and played card games.
Their shared love of video games opened the door to countless virtual quests and some serious setbacks.
Boy, he was really bad one part. He had a SOS, it's like his liver pretty much shutting down. And yeah, he was hospitalized and for 3 weeks straight, and boy, that was really hard.
We've definitely hit some hurdles, but it's
just easier to talk to him because he'll be like, hey, why were you late? Oh, I had to get an LP. And I'm like, okay, instead of like, oh, what's that? What's that?
You just get to, I guess our conversations just get to be a little more normalized, and we get to have people that understand and that we can be like, how did clinic go?
Last spring, they began to plan their next adventure.
It is literally this magical, special place where these kids get to forget about just what they're going through, and they just get to be kids and have fun.
The pair took a trip to Camp Journey Northwest in Post Falls. It's a week-long outdoor camp for young cancer survivors to do what every kid does in the summer: have fun.
To bring all these kids together, to make them know that they are not alone, help them understand that there are tons of other kids that have walked through these same hallways and these same chemos and the same procedures, and that they can see other kids are doing great and moving on with their life.
We just used it as kind of a slip and slide, and you run off the trampoline.
Hospital stays are shorter now, with both boys back at home. This year is a big one for Isaac. He's set to finish treatment at Sacred Heart in December.
Yeah, don't know what God's got in store for him. Something powerful.
Rylan will follow a few months later.
There's just something about that friendship that's just different, and definitely nothing that we take for granted, because this journey would be a whole lot harder without them.
The distance between these two friends isn't a big deal because they have formed an unbreakable bond. And though they've been through so much, they can connect like most 6th grade boys by just picking up a controller.
Nope, it was video games. Yeah.
It was video games all along.
Love them both, and it's so great for them to have each other while they're going through that.
Absolutely, and their mom said this is the year, this is mom and dad from both boys. They're still in the fight right now, so they're asking for prayers and they're asking for the communities to come together, and it is great that they have each other along with their communities in Hayden and Tri-Cities, and their plan is to go back to Camp Journey, that summer camp, this summer, so we will be following up with them. Rylan says it's his absolute favorite place.
That's awesome.
Oh, cool kids.
Yeah.
Good news for people who like a later sunset, and I know that is Derek Dice. It's his favorite day of the year. We spring forward this weekend. On Saturday, our sunset is at 5:43. On Sunday at 6:45. That's more like it. It'll still be light at this time. You set your clocks forward before you go to bed Saturday. I'll be back with your 7-day forecast.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. 4 News Now is brought to you by Shriners Children's Hospitals.
Davis, can you hand me the instruction manual?
Nope, not in here.
Oh, yeah. I left it in the truck. Be right back. Okay, so if we just do this. How'd you do that?
Hey, I told you I've been practicing.
I can see that. Excellent work. On to the next one.
Call Bills at 208-777-5528 today to schedule your $59 tune-up.
If you're in the market for new furniture and appreciate style, service, and sale pricing,
then you should come to Kerner Furniture during our Customer Appreciation Sale.
We have a large selection with customizations available.
And a friendly staff to show you all of the options.
And Customer Appreciation Sale markdowns store-wide.
Kerner Furniture is your home for Lazy Boy, with always guaranteed lowest prices.
For the best experience and price, shop locally owned Kerner Furniture during our Customer Appreciation Sale.
Sunday, March 8th, 2026, Spokane County Fair and Expo Center, 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Operating model railroads, railroad art, memorabilia, and more. Buy and sell all scales. Z, N, H, O, S, O, and G. Admission $8. 12 and under free. Get details at rivercitymodelers.org.
Snow days are the best days, especially when there's fresh powder on the mountain.
But getting there, that's where Subaru Symmetrical All-Wheel Drive comes in. Glide up the icy roads with confidence and enjoy stability on every twist and turn.
Pack your gear, load up the crew, and let the heated seats keep you warm on the way.
Because with Subaru, getting up to the ski hill is just as thrilling as the ride down.
Celebrate the Subaru A Lot to Love event now through March 31st at Parker Subaru in beautiful Court.
Who could have wanted a rising football star dead?
It's heartbreaking. Everybody's a suspect. It wasn't the police that discovered this key witness. It was ESPN.
Placed under arrest.
2020, Friday night on ABC and stream on Disney Plus and Hulu.
All right, welcome back. For a while today, I had shades on, and then there was like some sprinkles as well, so it was kind of a little bit of everything.
Typical spring, Chris.
Yes, we had more sun than sprinkles, thankfully, and that will be the case tomorrow. We will have just a slight chance of rain. Otherwise, we're looking at a dry Friday. Our current conditions, I just have to show these sunsets because they are so beautiful. In Spokane, it's 47 degrees. We've already dropped to 41 in Coeur d'Alene. Temperature is dropping quickly with a beautiful sunset there in the Lake City. 4 things to know about your weather. We have the possibility of some mountain snow on Friday. It's not going to amount to much, however. In fact, I don't know that it's going to impact your travel, but we may get a little bit of snow in the higher elevations. Gusty winds, especially Sunday and into Monday. I'll talk more about that in just a minute. We have a cooling trend next week and the potential for a little bit of snow mixing in with rain down in the valleys on Wednesday and Thursday. Our Futurecast starting off at our current time. Skies are clearing. They will stay clear through most of the overnight. Tomorrow morning, we have the potential for some fog after Wednesday's precipitation, then a little bit more today. But here's 7 a.m. We will be seeing a system that is on its way for Friday evening, bringing some rain. Here's 7:30 on Friday evening, and that's going to keep the rain going through most of Friday night before drying out on Saturday for some mountain showers. Let's pick this up at 10 o'clock Friday. Cold front makes its way through. Behind it, some hit and miss showers, mainly over the higher terrain over the weekend, both Saturday. And then as we get into Sunday, we are just going to get clipped by a passing system to our north as we bring, there it is, bring that in. And that sets up this gusty wind event for Sunday. There are no watches, advisories, warnings at this time. And really, it looks right now like our winds will be peaking, the gusts. This is our Sunday wind forecast in the 40 to possibly 45 mile per hour range Sunday afternoon. So that is not a fun day on the golf course, but and take your Claritin, but I don't think that is going to have much of an impact in terms of any damage. Gusty winds continue on Monday to a lesser degree, and then we bring in a good chance of precipitation Wednesday and Thursday. And with cooler conditions, we may find that there's some snow mixing in with our rain. Nothing to shovel. Snowblower never did come out of storage this winter, but you never know. Not this week, though. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Post Falls Volkswagen.
It matters every day and every night. It matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it.
We'd be happy to help you.
Making sure everyone feels welcomed and rewarded.
$1 on the way out.
It matters that we're here for what the doctor prescribed.
Thanks so much, Eric.
And also, just what the doctor ordered.
Need some help?
Right by your side.
Hi, Alex.
Right when you need us.
I'm gonna go grab that for you, okay?
Welcome to CVS. Join us.
Every child deserves a home. This March, you can be a game changer for families facing homelessness. The Match Madness campaign doubles or triples every donation, helping families end the cycle of homelessness.
At Family Promises Spokane, our goal is simple. We help families get and keep housing so that no child experiences homelessness.
Numerica is a proud Match Madness partner. Scan the QR code to multiply your impact and join Numerica in supporting local families. This is how Numerica cares for kids.
Vineyard Park is a one-stop shop for all of your needs in the third act. We have independent living, assisted living, and then we also have a small memory care community on the campus. Our philosophy is we are here to support you. We are not here to impede or infringe on anybody's independence or abilities. The biggest and best thing that we offer is to not have to worry.
Our region benefits greatly from the work of the Inland Northwest Wildlife Council. From programs tied to wildfire and wildlife rehabilitation to early hunter safety education programs, the Bighorn Outdoor Adventure Show is the largest fundraiser for the Wildlife Council. We encourage you to continue to support their programs by attending the Bighorn Show March 19th through the 22nd at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center. Tickets are available online at the door, or you can enter for a chance to win them by going to our contest page at kxly.com.
Is it time to update your living spaces? Don't overspend at the big box store. Come see us at Consign Furniture. We have the largest selection of like-new consignment furniture in Liberty Lake. No long wait times on couches to dining sets, rugs, and more. And our team will deliver today. Inventory moves fast. Check us out online or stop by today.
Consign Furniture. It's the easy way to sell, smart way to buy.
New tax changes from the One Big Beautiful bill could mean a larger refund for your family this year.
Mary Sheridan spoke with a local tax expert who's helped some clients save thousands with these new deductions.
The motion is adopted.
President Trump's One Big Beautiful bill prioritized several tax cuts when it was passed back in July. Parents, seniors, and service workers could all see a bigger tax refund this year. For starters, the child tax credit increased $200, totaling $2,200 per kid.
So if you've got, 1, 2, 4 kids, that really can make a huge difference.
Brian Williams of Spokane Tax Pro says he also recommends seeing if your household qualifies for earned income tax credits. It's available for people who make below a certain threshold. And if you're filing in Washington, you may also qualify for the state's Working Families Tax Credit as well. Another group likely to see a big refund this year is service and hospitality workers. Under the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, tips are not taxed, and there are new enhanced overtime deductions. But in order to qualify for this, you need to have the right documents. Otherwise, you're leaving money on the table.
Make sure you keep your records if you're a service employee and you receive tips or overtime so that you get credit for that.
This number might already be on your W-2, but Williams says you can also look for the year-to-date calculation on your December pay stub. This year, seniors over 65 living on a reduced income qualify for a $1,500 to $3,000 increase on their standard deduction. Until April 15th, you can file your taxes online or in person. Free resources are available at several Spokane County Library locations. For 4 News Now, I'm Mary Sheridan.
Well, still ahead, motherhood can be one of the most vulnerable times in a woman's life.
We'll show you how a Spokane nonprofit is using a new grant to provide free mental health support and childbirth resources for moms who need it most. Next on 4 News Now.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
The train is right on time. Grand Funk Railroad still shining on tour. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, April 16th. Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, May 14th. The Marshall Tucker Band.
Now they take the highway to a special night full of classics. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino, Thursday, June 4th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com to buy your tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
Thinking of updating my kitchen. Thinking of redoing our kitchen. We are finally updating our kitchen.
For all those people who never seem to get around to
Breakfast
it,
note.
Chase has financial guidance.
See how you can start saving. Really?
Really? At home or in person. That's guidance from Chase.
So I brought everyone here today for an easy homebuyer workshop to talk about how we can improve. Yes.
We need to remind people we are local and that we buy hundreds of homes every year.
That's good.
How about we give everyone a check in 14 days and buy their home as is?
Great, even better.
At Easy Home Buyer, we make selling your home easy and quick. No hassle, just a great offer.
Pick up the phone to inquire. Call the Easy Home Buyer.
Don't miss this opportunity to get a home makeover from Walkers.
Graham Ike has teamed up with Walker's Furniture to provide one lucky winner with an incredible home makeover. Just go to walkerscares.com and see how you can enter to win.
Gonzaga's on a mission, and Graham Ike is leading the way.
Once I start hearing the big kennel, it's like, okay, it's go time.
West Coast Conference Player of the Year, nearly 2,500 points, over 1,100 rebounds, unstoppable on the court. Now he goes one-on-one with 4 News Now, opening up about what fuels that fire.
This experience has been everything.
His legacy and the powerful support behind every game.
The unconditional love is always there, this I know.
Tomorrow only on 4 News Now at 6. Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6:30.
Well, State B action continues over at Numerica Veterans Arena with quarterfinal games getting teams one step closer to Saturday's championship games.
And Jack Wallace is back with us live with some more energy from yet another busy day at the arena. Jack, how is it different from yesterday, or is it all just kind of wild and crazy?
I mean, it really is just the same kind of energy that we had yesterday. These Colfax students, Tyler and Ainsley, have been so great volunteering. So many great student volunteers to have these great interviews here, and it's been a lot of fun. And for both of y'all to see this kind of environment, and as it is every year, amazing, but especially for this team this year, I mean, how cool is it to be a part of it today?
It's awesome, just seeing how many people come out to watch our team. They've gone undefeated so far, hoping to keep it undefeated the rest of the season.
And our team's definitely gone through some adversity this season, and seeing the community and just the team really come together to support each other is really cool.
How amazing would that be to see your team win a state ring? I mean, they're up right now. It's a 14-point lead in the third quarter. Could get that semifinal booked. I mean, how neat would that be to see the team raise a trophy, especially this year?
That would be beyond amazing, especially, like she said, with all the adversity that they've gone through this year.
Yeah, I think it would just really go to show how strong they really are.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for your time today. And now moving on from State B, we have these great fans here. It's been so much fun. But also in Vegas, we got a lot of college stuff going on, too, with the Washington State women's basketball team up today at noon. They've had a lot of fun playing off against Seattle U Redhawks, the last place team overall in the WCC. But it didn't really matter that much for Washington State. They ended up having a really great game here today. A huge win, 80-58 was your final. Washington State coming out with a big win. Was a lot of fun to watch. Eleanor Avila was phenomenal as always. The WCC selection, Eleanor Avila, 22 points, 8 for 12 shooting, leading the Cougs to one of their biggest wins of the season. Wazoo led for almost 90% of the game, shot significantly better from the field to eliminate these last place Redhawks. Next for the Cougs, the battle against the number 8 seed Pacific. That game coming on tomorrow at noon. On the men's side, they face the winner of last place Pepperdine and 9-seeded Portland. They're playing right now, each with very different skill sets to bring. The Cougs are 3-1 against the two, featuring 2 blowout home wins over each, a close Portland road win, and then a pretty bad Pepperdine road loss in the regular season. Portland, the likely winner of this game, features star freshman Joel Foxwell, lit up Gonzaga in an upset win. Wazoo needs their stars of Ace Glass and Indy Okafor to bring the heat and avoid an upset. If the Cougs win, they take on 6-seeded San Francisco and try to avenge last year's WCC tournament loss to those same Dons. Cougs' second round game tips off tomorrow at 6 p.m. Can't wait to bring you all the coverage from there. It's been such a crazy, busy week of basketball, the high school level, the college level. It's all crazy. And here at Spokane Arena, we have a whole lot of it going on. But don't worry, we have all the highlights coming up from all of our local teams. That's coming up tonight at 10 and 11. Can't wait to bring you all the stuff from that over this great day. And the final, this one, 48-32, third quarter score. Colfax in front, but it's been very competitive back and forth the whole game. Should be great for those nightside games. Reporting in Spokane Arena, I'm Jack Wallace, 4 News Now Sports.
Yeah, Jack, can't wait to see the highlights of that one. As the Gonzaga men's basketball team gets ready for another run in the West Coast tournament, West Coast Conference tournament, we sat down with the man leading the charge, Graham Ike. The Conference Player of the Year opened up about the energy inside the kennel, his family's legacy, and what it means to wear the Gonzaga jersey for one last run.
This experience has been everything and then some that I wanted, that I looked for, and to be able to represent GU on the front of my chest, it's an extreme honor.
Hear more from Ike as he reflects on his journey and Gonzaga's March Madness push tomorrow on 4 News Now at 6.
Don't want to miss that. And Chris is tracking some very typical spring-like weather, a little bit of rain, a little bit of shine. What's it looking like right now, Chris?
Well, thankfully for that arena packed with State B participants, it's a very different scene than this time yesterday. Skies are clearing. It's going to be a chilly walk to the car tonight, but it is not going to be anywhere near as wet as it was 24 hours ago. I just want to share these rainfall totals with you from yesterday because they are so remarkable considering how dry it has been. Over an inch in Moscow, Newman Lake, and Potlatch. Almost an inch of rain at Post Falls and Colfax. We had over a ½ inch in Sandpoint and almost 4/10 of an inch officially in Spokane. So welcome precipitation to be sure. Right now we are drying out across the region. There are just a few sprinkles down on portions of the Palouse into the central panhandle, but they will not be around long again. Skies will be clearing and it is going to be a chilly night tonight. Our chance of precipitation on Friday, 20% chance in the morning, a 20% chance in the early evening. That does increase once we get into the late evening. If you have Friday night plans and plan to be out past your bedtime, then you may run into some of that rain in the 10, 11, 12 o'clock hour. 52 degrees was our high today. Our average high is 45. We're going to be back in that average ballpark tomorrow and below average temperatures in the 7-day forecast. I'll tell you all about that in just a few minutes, Kirsten.
Thank you, Chris. New details tonight on the shooting in Spokane Valley yesterday that left one man critically hurt and one dog dead. New court documents reveal 30-year-old Tyler Peterson had a long-running dispute with the victim over a stolen trailer and repeated tire slashing incidents. Deputies say Peterson had a friend drive him to the victim's home. Then someone was able to convince the victim to step outside and into the car. At that point, Peterson shot him. When witnesses inside the house came outside, a pit bull got out and Peterson shot the dog before taking off. The victim was taken to the hospital for treatment. Peterson is now being held on a $200,000 bond and has 26 other criminal convictions.
Drivers in Spokane Valley may have seen a large law enforcement presence near East Cinto and North University Road.
The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says they were serving a search warrant that led to the arrests of 6 people. The Sheriff's Office says they found 5 guns, pills they think contain fentanyl, meth, and over $2,000 in cash. They say this was all part of an ongoing drug and theft investigation.
A local organization in Spokane just got a major boost to help mothers in our area.
Shades of Motherhood Network supports mental health programs for pregnant women to help them feel their best for that life-changing moment. Angela Hara spoke to the organization about how mothers can get involved.
Shades of Motherhood Network helps mothers in Spokane in need of mental health support before and after giving birth to their baby. They tell me it can be a mother's most vulnerable point in her life.
Something changes in us, and those changes really lead us down the road of feeling lost, feeling disconnected, and sometimes it could lead to mental health crises.
This past month, the organization received a $30,000 grant from the Washington State Perinatal Collaborative. And they can receive that money annually for 3 years to support mothers in the Spokane community.
They tell me this grant is a big step in the right direction
and providing mental health support for mothers who truly need it, and for free. This includes helping mothers find a doula for childbirth or group therapy sessions. Providence has been working closely with Shades of Motherhood for the past 4 years. It says 145 families received doula childbirth care through their partnership 2 years ago, especially focusing on helping Black mothers during delivery.
When you look both regionally and nationally, the outcomes for women of color and pregnancy is much worse than it is for the white population.
Black women are 3 to 4 times more likely to die due to pregnancy-related issues, and 60% of those causes are preventable.
They also explained why Spokane was a community that the network felt needed outreach.
Spokane historically has not had spaces for Black women to focus on their maternal health and get the proper maternal health and mental health supports.
If you're a mother who would like to reach out to the organization, you can visit their website at theshadesofmotherhoodnetwork.org. In Spokane, Angela Hara, 4 News Now.
Still ahead, new strikes across the Middle East as the conflict between the U.S., Israel, and Iran escalates. A missile hitting an oil facility and new attacks spreading across the region.
How the U.S. and its allies are responding. Next on 4 News Now at 6.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Join us for Lives After the Oscars show
on KXLY ABC4.
What kind of a book is it?
It's a love story.
The Notebook is now a romantic Broadway musical for the ages, full of butterfly-inducing highs.
Why didn't you write to me?
I wrote you a letter every day for a year.
Based on the best-selling novel that inspired the iconic film. Fall in love again at The Notebook.
March 17th through the 22nd at the First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
At Precision Garage Door, there's nothing we haven't seen and nothing we can't fix. The biggest concern we hear is, my car is trapped. I can't get to work. That's why we provide same-day solutions. At Precision, garage doors and openers are all we do, and we know tomorrow is too late. Quality service quickly. That's what you get with Precision. Right now, get a Precision Garage Door tune-up for only $29.95. 25-point inspection, adjustment, and lubrication included. Call Precision Garage Door today.
Precision Garage Door service, a name you can trust.
Wake up, people! Rotten sleep means rotten moods, rotten backs, rotten health. Rotten breath goes without saying, but you're in luck. Because during the 4-day super sale at Denver Mattress, everything is on sale. Like the Queen Size Summit, now only $332.49. And best of all, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus free shipping. Kick that rotten sleep to the curb, only at Denver Mattress. The easiest way to get the right mattress.
How would you like a brand new, sporty, and efficient new Honda while saving thousands using Finley Honda Spokane employee pricing? Backed by popular demand, it's the 48-hour flash sale at Finley Honda Spokane,
where we are marking down over 48 new and used vehicles to sell fast. Plus, during this 48-hour sale, you get to pay what our Finley Honda Spokane employees pay.
This week at Finley Honda Spokane.
Saving Grandpa. How these 6- and 8-year-old kids saved their beloved grandpa when he collapsed reading them a bedtime story. Watch the next Inside Edition.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7.
We're in this together. Sex and surgery all day.
Got this drive inside.
Some might call it inspiring.
Okay, I'm a little obsessed.
Around the nation, President Donald Trump announced today he is firing Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem. Noem has faced growing scrutiny over her conduct, including an alleged romantic relationship with her chief advisor and her conflicting accounts over fatal shootings involving federal immigration agents.
The president says he plans to appoint Senator Markwayne Mullin of Oklahoma to replace her. ABC's Olivia Rubin has the details.
A major shakeup in the Trump administration. The president firing Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. Trump posting on Truth Social that Noem has, quote, served us well and will be moving into a newly created special envoy role, announcing that Republican Senator Markwayne Mullin from Oklahoma will take over, effective at the end of the month.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you?
Noem speaking at an event shortly after, not addressing the firing, but later posting on social media, thanking the president for the new job and saying, "We have made historic accomplishments at the Department of Homeland Security to make America safe again." The shakeup coming after Noem's heated two-day testimony on Capitol Hill. Sources tell ABC News Trump was, quote, deeply frustrated by Noem's performance, particularly by her answer to this question.
How do you square that concern for waste, which I share, with the fact that you have spent $220 million running television advertisements that feature you prominently?
Sir, the president tasked me with getting the message out to the country and to other countries where we were seeing the invasion come from, with putting commercials out that told them that if they were in this country illegally, that they needed to leave. That has been extremely effective.
Ask you to run these advertisements, is that right?
We had that conversation, yes, before I was put in this position and sworn in and confirmed, and since then as well.
Republican Senator John Kennedy later saying the president personally called him after that exchange to push back.
When he was mad as a murder hornet, he asked me what I thought about Mark Twain, and I said, A, I like him. B, very smart. C, he's a very good businessman.
And a senior administration official tells ABC News that the president did not sign off on that $220 million ad campaign. In an interview with Reuters today, the president saying he, quote, never knew anything about it. Olivia Rubin, ABC News, Washington.
For things to know about your weather, we have got possibility of a little mountain snow on Friday, gusty winds Sunday and Monday. There's a cooling trend next week and a wintry mix possible Wednesday and Thursday. I'll be back with your 8 to 14-day outlook after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Thanks for helping out today, Davis. Hey. How did you convince Gonzaga this was important enough to send you out?
Oh, easy. I just told him the truth.
Okay, which is what?
That there was a customer without heat.
Oh, okay.
And you had no chance of fixing it without my help.
You just hold the flashlight.
Well, yeah. I doubt you could fix this in the dark.
Really?
Call 208-777-5528 now to schedule your $59 tune-up.
Get ready for adventure. Choose your path at this year's Big Horn Show. Explore trophy territory. Learn from top pros at Bighorn University. And bring the whole family for archery, fishing world, and tons of interactive activities. March 19th through 22nd, the Big Horn Show takes over the Spokane County Fairgrounds. Your next adventure starts here.
Huge thanks to Horizon Credit Union for helping us bring together Veterans Community Response and the Washington State Fallen Heroes Association. We couldn't have done it without you, and we made some great improvements. The 4 News Now Extreme Team, brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
STA has a big role in my life because I don't drive and because I enjoy doing things like reading when I'm on the bus, and so I take the bus everywhere, and it frees up my time and it frees up my mind. For seniors in general, one of the best things they've done is lower the age of eligibility for the senior discount to 60, and that makes it available to a lot more people. I've been riding STA since 1955. STA has freed me up. I love STA.
This is the Tempur Active Breeze. It's designed to help sleepers with different climate needs rest comfortably all night. So no more fighting over the AC or the covers. Because the Tempur Active Breeze Smart Bed delivers a sleep temperature range of up to 30 degrees and helps you and your partner get the personalized comfort you need for the deep, undisturbed rest you deserve.
And score a $300 gift when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. Plus, 72 months, no interest. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Hey, Chad here from the Easy Home Buyer. If you want to know how easy it is to sell your house fast, just pull out your phone and scan this QR code. It's that simple.
Pick up the phone to inquire. Call the Easy Home Buyer.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Welcome back. The special event recognizing women leaders in our community is back for its 44th year.
The YWCA of Spokane is preparing to host its annual Women of Achievement Awards event tomorrow. It will honor 9 women who are leaders and change makers in our community. And one of them is Becky Rempe, who's being honored for her work as a lifelong educator. She also works to make sure immigrants and refugee communities feel welcome in Spokane. And she's currently the director of the Barton English Language School and was inspired to do this work after her own time living abroad.
What would I have wanted when I'm in a new country? And so that kind of was the impetus for building some of the things into the school that I have.
Each of the nominees is recognized in a different category, ranging from education to business. The YWCA is a social services organization aiming to reduce disparities based on race, gender, and economic status. The event helps raise critical funds to help this organization do the important work that it does.
And Chris, you'll be emceeing this event for the 21st time tomorrow.
Yes, they brought me on the first year. They had the award for science and health. It was a new award at that time. They still have it. And they asked me to stick around, which is one of the great honors of my year, to be in the presence of all those amazing women. Yeah, it's a good day. And thankfully, it's not going to be raining on all those people heading into downtown for that big luncheon. That is makes it a little bit of a bummer. Today, we got up to 52 degrees, 45 is our average high. This morning, down around 31. You may have noticed the difference because we've had some warm mornings. 29 is our average overnight low, however. Sunset, 5:41. That's going to be almost 7 o'clock by this time next week. High temperatures around the region, a lot of 50s, including Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, and Bonners Ferry. 47 in St. Mary's, 55 in Lewiston, and 58 today in Ritzville. Over the next 7 days, our temperatures are a little bit all over the map. We'll be a little bit cooler tomorrow. Then we're up into the mid-50s for Saturday and Sunday. And then we drop again to below average temperatures for Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And that may come along with a little bit of snow at times, but our extended forecast, this has changed since yesterday. This is the 8 to 14 day forecast, March 13th through the 19th. We are now starting to trend toward above average temperatures. We're just in that medium orange color. This time yesterday we were in the blue, so there's been a flip there, but still calling for above average precipitation. As long as we're not too far above average, that does mean we could still build on our snowpack and get some snow in the mountains. March is pretty much the last finish line of building up the snowpack, and then it gets pretty hard to do that once we're into April. Taking a look at our forecast radar, starting off at our current time, the last of a few isolated showers moving out of the region. Skies clearing. We'll start to see some fog developing tomorrow morning, but this time of year it will not stick around long. But we also have some clouds moving in from a cold front on the way for Friday evening. Showers as early as 7:30. A good chance of rain as we get into the overnight, but we'll be dry by Saturday morning. Set your clocks forward Saturday night into Sunday. Slight chance of precipitation on Sunday, but our winds are going to be picking up to 40-mile-per-hour gusts. Breezy, not as windy on Monday, but wind will still be an issue. 30% chance of showers on Tuesday, a better chance of showers Wednesday and Thursday, and that may fall in the form of some snow. When you take a look at the overnight lows, actually Tuesday morning through Thursday morning, down below freezing on a couple of those mornings. So we're not done with the wintry weather, but it is not going to amount to much.
Good warnings, though, for all of us. Thanks so much, Chris. Around the world, some new images show the destruction across the Middle East as the U.S. and Israel's joint operation against Iran widens throughout the region.
Iran's retaliatory strikes have hit 12 countries so far, though Trump administration officials are confident the U.S. still has the upper hand. ABC's Christian Cordero has the latest.
Today, the back-and-forth airstrikes between U.S. Israeli forces and the Iranian regime are reaching far beyond Iran's border. New video shows the moment a missile slams into an oil facility in Bahrain. Officials there say the missile came from Iran, adding there was limited damage and no one died. Despite widespread counterattacks from Iran, Trump administration officials are confident the U.S. has the resources to outlast the Iranian regime and will.
That was a tremendous threat to us for many years. 47 years they've been killing our people and killing people from all over the world.
The U.S.-Israeli strikes have hit thousands of targets in Iran. Israel has also launched airstrikes into Lebanon. The Pentagon says military efforts at sea have destroyed at least 20 of Iran's Navy vessels.
We are being attacked, so we have to fight back. We are not fighting any country of the region. We feel no hostility, no animosity toward any country of the region.
Iran's counterattack has hit at least 12 Middle Eastern countries. And now European allies, including the UK, France, Greece, and Spain, are sending resources to Cyprus, a European Union island nation in the eastern Mediterranean. The EU vows any military action would be defensive. A member of Iran's government told an Iranian news agency it is in the final stages of selecting the country's next supreme leader. President Trump demanded to be involved in that process, similar to his approach in Venezuela. Christian Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
All right, before we head to our final break of this newscast, here's a look at ABC's primetime lineup for tonight.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
You've got 4 days, and 4 days only to save like never before. During the 4-day super sale at Furniture Row. That's 4 days to save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Best of all, buy now, pay later with 0 interest and no down payment. But hurry, the 4-day super sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Figuring out how to best care for a senior in your family can be overwhelming. That's why several Spokane senior living communities have joined forces to bring you helpful, timely videos at KXLY.com/senior living. Get expert advice, find trusted resources, and prepare your family for the future. Become informed because we know the needs of your loved ones will continue to change. Visit KXLY.com/senior living today for helpful information and for people you can contact with your questions.
Our customers love coming to Car Wash Plaza.
The staff here is so friendly.
It's the best in the Northwest.
It's so well lit, and there's security lights everywhere.
The central dog wash is so convenient, no hassle, keeps the dog clean, and keeps my house clean too.
My car is a big investment for me, and so if I want it done right, I take it to Car Wash Plaza for the touchless wash.
Car Wash Plaza. It's the best in the Northwest.
Find a location near you at carwashplaza.com.
Gonzaga's on a mission, and Graham Ike is leading the way.
Once I start hearing the kennel, it's like, okay, it's go time.
West Coast Conference Player of the Year, nearly 2,500 points, over 1,100 rebounds, unstoppable on the court. Now he goes one-on-one with 4 News Now, opening up about what fuels that fire.
This experience has been everything.
His legacy and the powerful support behind every game.
The unconditional love is always there, this I know.
Tomorrow only on 4 News Now at 6.
Put up with rotten sleep. During the 4-day super sale at Denver Mattress, everything is on sale, like the Summit Queen, now only $332.49. And best of all, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, and score free shipping.
Kick that rotten sleep to the curb, only at Denver Mattress.
At 4 News Now, we're part of this community, sharing your stories, listening to your voice, and delivering the news that matters most to you. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Thank you.
I got this.
Thanks. I'm Alex.
I'm Jade.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Bighorn Outdoor Adventure Show, March 19th through the 22nd.
Coming up tonight on Nightside, the 2B and 1B state basketball tournaments continue tonight right there at New America Veterans Arena. We'll tell you which teams are heading to the semifinals tonight at 11. By the way, last check from Jack Wallace, Colfax up 20 on Freeman in the 2B boys game.
One more look at our 7-day forecast, and it's not the new graphics making this look busy. It's a busy week of weather. We got a lot going on, and a less hour of sleep to think about it.
More daylight, baby.
Yeah.
I'm in.